Hey everyone, and welcome. Get ready to put your brain in high gear because today we are going on a super fast language journey. This is the 20-word vocabulary sprint.
So, let me ask you something straight up. Do you think you can really lock in 20 new words in less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee? Well, I bet you can, and we're going to find out right now. To make it way easier, we've broken them down into 4 simple, logical groups so they really stick in your head. You ready? On your mark, get set, let's go.
Okay, our first group is all about action. These are the doing words, the verbs that really make our sentences move.
First up, shuffle. I mean, you do this all the time, right? You shuffle a deck of cards before you play a game, or you hit shuffle on your music playlist. It's just mixing things up in a random order. Next, we have sand. And no, we're not talking about the stuff at the beach. This is the verb. When you sand a piece of wood, you're literally rubbing it with sandpaper to make it nice and smooth.
And now, declare. This one sounds a little formal, but it just means to make a strong official announcement. You might declare victory, or, the one we all love, you have to declare your income on a tax form.
To dedicate yourself to something, this is all about commitment. It means you're pouring your time and energy into it. You might hear someone say, her dedication to her work is just admirable. It's all about that focused effort.
And the last one for this group, chip in. I love this phrase. When everyone chips in, it means you're all contributing a little something, could be money, could be help, to get something done together, like buying a gift for a friend.
So group 1 was all about action. Now, for group 2, we're going to switch gears and look at ideas, objects, and concepts. Basically, the words we use for all the stuff in our world.
Kicking this off with a big one, paradigm. It sounds complicated, but it's really just a model or a way of looking at things. When a huge new idea comes along and changes everything, that's what we call a paradigm shift. Okay, now this is a really important one, so listen close. A breakthrough, all one word, is that huge aha moment, that incredible discovery. But to break through 2 words is the verb. It means to literally force your way through a physical wall or barrier. Totally different things. Next up is sentiment. This is basically a feeling or an opinion that's driven by emotion. You hear it a lot in the news when they talk about public sentiment or market sentiment. It's just the overall emotional vibe of a group.
Ooh, this one's fun. Semantics. This is all about what words mean. So if you hear 2 people arguing about the tiny details of a word's definition, you could say, you're just arguing about semantics.
All right, let's pick up the pace for a little lightning round here. An occasion, that's just a special event. A fireplace, the brick thing for a cozy fire. Barley is a grain, kind of like wheat, that you find in stuff like soup. Synthetic just means man-made, not natural. And a tax-deductible expense, that's a cost you can subtract from your income so you pay less in taxes. Whew, take a breath. We're already halfway done.
All right, on to group 3. This section is filled with adjectives, those awesome words that let us add all the color and detail to our descriptions. First up, maddening. You know when something is so frustrating, it feels like it could actually drive you crazy? That's maddening. Think about being stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic when you're already late. That feeling is absolutely maddening. To fascinate someone is to totally capture their attention and interest. So a story can be fascinating, which makes you feel fascinated by it. It's a really deep kind of curiosity and wonder. Now for a heavy but important word, cruel. This describes something that is intentionally hurtful. It's not just tough or difficult, it's when someone or something is purposefully causing pain. Okay, let's talk clarity. If a sentence is ambiguous, it's unclear, you could read it in more than one way. But if it's unambiguous, it is crystal clear, there's no doubt about what it means. And here we go, the home stretch. Our final group is short and sweet, and it's all about words that push things to the absolute limit. Let's start with farthest. It's super simple. It just means the most distant, the most far away. You could talk about the farthest star we can see, or the farthest place you've ever been from home. And I love this because it shows you the power of a tiny prefix. We all know what fast means. Super fast is obviously a step up. But when you add ultra to the front, you're talking about the absolute extreme. Ultra modern, ultra powerful, ultra fast. It means beyond all the rest. And with that, We are done. The sprint is over. You actually did it. In just a few minutes, you've taken in 20 new words. That, my friends, is a fantastic vocabulary breakthrough.
But here comes the real challenge. It's one thing to learn these words, but it's another thing to actually use them. So my question for you is this: which one of these new words are you going to try and use in a conversation today?